Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Because you're not feeling Lucy?
Austin, are you ready?
What is up, Rest Friends? Happy beginning of the week-ish. It's Tuesday. My name is Edie.
And my name is Teddy.
And you are listening to the Wrestfriends Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching us live, we absolutely appreciate it. We are on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and I believe we're also on Facebook. So you can get a little dose of us everywhere.
Yes.
Rest Friend, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing so good. Rest Friend,
Yes.
I have to address the gorrita in the room.
The gorrita in the room.
You have to tell me about your hat.
Okay, I am wearing an orange hat, right? This is supposed to be an orange. I don't know if I can see it
It's
very
orange.
well. Okay. It's supposed to be an orange, and it comes from Jeju. My sister, my baby sister, who is 25, recently went to Japan and South Korea. And she also went to Jeju Island in South Korea. And she got me this hat. She said, "Are you gonna want a hat?" I was like, "Yes, I'm gonna want a Jeju hat." And yeah, so I had to wear it. I feel like I'm gonna wear it a lot as if I'm the one that went to Jeju and bought it, right? I don't know, it's just so cute. I know it's silly, but it's cute.
And I do have to give a quick shout out to Isabel because we were chatting about Isabel before we started recording. And I was so ecstatic, super excited to hear all of the chisme of what she did. So I will be reaching out to her to get the 411 on that. But I'm so proud of her. 10 out of 10, just fantastic. I admire the bravery
Of
and
solo traveling.
yes, of solo traveling, especially to a place that's a different language, completely different system, and just again solo traveling.
Yes.
Nothing but complete admiration. So super proud, sending all my love, and can't wait to hear about the trip. Really.
No, I know. It's the cutest thing ever. I've always wanted to travel alone. And my little sister did it in like 2 weeks, like recently. And it's the cutest thing. Thank you, restaurant. That's so cute. I know right now she's at work like giggling.
We love hard workers. We love solo travelers. 10 out of
Yes, we
10.
do.
Best friend, I love the hat. I'm gonna be looking at the hat the whole time. I can't get enough of it.
It's the cutest, isn't it? I
Yeah.
also love that it came in sizes. They didn't have you know how in America you buy a hat and it's one size fits all. This is a large.
Mm.
10 out
All
of
right,
10. Go to Jeju and get yourself a hat.
period. Best friend, how have you been? How's your week been?
The week has been okay. Nothing interesting, to be honest with you. Nothing serious. Nothing to complain about besides what's going on in the political climate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is okay, best friend. How
Yeah,
about
which
you?
we complained about last episode. So if you missed that, head over to our last video and hear us talk about it.
And we might today too,
We
you
might,
know.
who
It
knows?
doesn't end. It's not like it's over.
It's not. I went to the gym this morning and they had officially put on the window like private property, ice not welcome, which I said, thank you, Jim. Appreciate you. Love that.
Good, because I know the owner, the person that owns the building of the LA
Mm.
Fitness right here.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I see him, because I remember hearing that ICE was in their parking lots and everything. And I'm like, let me see him. And I'm gonna be like, what? What's going on? What's
Yeah.
going on? So I'm glad that you told me that.
Love that. Let's talk about wrestling, Rust Friend. There's so much that's been going
Let's
on. And we will start with AEW
mm.
at the Aragon. And then next thing you know,
And the next
NXT at the Aragon.
what's
So
going on?
yeah, the Aragon Ballroom on Twitter announced NXT Live returns to Chicago for the first time in over 9 years on Saturday, November 15th. See your favorite WWE superstars live, plus special appearances by Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown superstars, including NXT champion Ricky Starks, NXT Women's Champion JC Jane. You got Obafemi. Tickets were on sale Wednesday, October 15th. So they went on sale last week.
Mhm.
And Rest Friend, let me get your initial thoughts on this move by WWE.
Best friend. I mean, the first thought is like, what's going on? I mean, you can't help but think they're doing this for a reason, right? They're doing it on purpose. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, you guys have never ever used the Aragon or even such a small venue here in Chicago for any of your shows, and all of a sudden when AEW did it, they did it. They're doing it. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's crazy.
I know that they have an intern working hard to stock AEW accounts to really see, oh, AEW did good here. Let's go to that demographic, which I get it. Is smart on
Yeah,
them, right? As
business,
a,
right?
yes, as a business, a coffee shop is going to open up. There is a huge fly in my room. Oh my God.
No way.
Best friends, huge. And it's coming over here because,
Oh, I see
oh,
it.
you see it? It almost smacked into me because of
That's
the light.
huge.
Oh my gosh. Guys, this is live entertainment, okay? This is the live aspect of the show.
Not the fly wanting its 5 seconds of fame.
5 seconds that's honestly, that might be WWE.
The fly in the wall, the fly in the
Yep,
wall that we all talk about.
yep,
That's the
that's actually WWE. Buzzing around my room right now, trying to because they know we love AEW. So
best friend. That's
trying to get the
crazy.
scoop here live on the Restaurants Podcast.
And they do say that when a fly goes in your house, how like it's a what do you call it? Like witch, like so, what do you call it? Yeah, like it's someone trying
Really?
to
It's like brujeria?
harm you. Yeah, there you go. I was trying to figure out the English word
And
for brujeria.
it's a fat fly.
That's huge. Restaurant, I could see it when it passed.
Okay.
It was like a big old fat dot. I hope it stops bothering you.
I hope it does. I hope it really does. Isabel says, "Yep, I agree. That's the intern, 100%." Troy is up joining us. Thank you so much. She's always
Troy.
up. Love to see it. Thank you so much for joining us. Scott George saying, "Good morning, Rest Friends."
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining us. Man, if I get it, like I said, business is business, right? And they're
Hmm.
gonna just kind of go where other people have also had success. And
Uh-huh.
Aragon is such a beautiful venue. We
It
got to
is.
experience it 5 nights when AEW was here. There's no bad seats in the house. What I did notice about this though was that the balcony was for sale as opposed to AEW. When we tried to buy tickets for the balcony, they like did not appear. So
Yeah.
let's compare prices a little bit. So, I guess first initial reactions. Immediately,
Tease me first.
she's the first, always. Um, People were saying WWE copying AEW, shameless running through the same venue. Ha ha ha, WWE following AEW once again. Since 2019, AEW has been the pioneers of professional wrestling.
You
And
saved the nice comments.
these were the first top
These,
3 at the screenshot. Bam, right?
oh, those were the first top three. Okay.
Yes. Otherwise, a lot of people have so many opinions.
Hmm.
It is what it
Hmm.
is. And it just I get it, but I'm like, you guys are haters.
No, you can't help the chismosa in you. You can't help but see it as you guys are petty. Like
So
y'all are so shady. There's no money for Snap, but
Mims is saying there's no money for Snap, but there's money for fly surveillance. Took me out. That took me out. Isabel says it's
ooh.
a watching spirit. Well,
How's the fly? Have you seen it again? Where
I don't know. It's probably gonna come back later. I'm gonna be like, oh, 5 more minutes.
No, but I do love that we started talking about WWE going to the Aragon and then the fly just appears.
What are the odds?
Ooh,
What are the
I
odds?
can't.
You know
I
they say
cannot.
they say pigeons aren't real, right?
What? Oh, that they say that they're like from the government or whatever?
Yeah.
Ugh, I can't rest
We
right.
have
Wait,
to
do you
have
believe that?
an episode where it's full conspiracy theories.
I am so down for that.
No, I don't believe that pigeons are like FBI,
G-
but I do believe that like we like built them up only to watch them fall because we like trained them
Yes.
to be like fly birds and like fly birds. we trained them
Flippers.
we trained them to like send the little notitas, and then when technology advanced, we just stopped using them, and now they can't even build nests.
No, I know. Every time I see pigeons, like they have a big space in my heart for real. Like
So bad
they're
for them.
yeah, me too.
And also, they're very pretty. Sometimes they're like hollow,
Yes, they
and
are.
they get a bad rep, I believe. That's not their fault.
No, they do. And you know what's so funny of you bringing up pigeons? I just saw a tweet last night about how pigeons, even though they were trained to be domesticated, right? And now they're like, they don't know what to do. They still move out of the way for you on the sidewalk. And I was like, wait a minute. That
Well,
is so true.
not the ones downtown, but
They don't.
outside pigeons. Best friend, they will almost fly into me as I'm trying to get to the train. And I'm just like, I get it. If I was a bird, I'd be mad at people too. I would.
Get out of my way. Why are you
My
taking
boy.
up airspace?
Yeah.
No
Yes.
effects.
Back to AEW.
Back to AW.
These were the initial comments, but let's look at the prices. So a standard ticket in the
Mm-hmm.
balcony section, I believe. Is it section? I don't know. This is in the middle, like in the middle where B is right here. $96, which is not bad. It's not a bad price. $96. And then they
No,
also
that's not.
they'll have a me and 3 4-pack. So you can get
Okay.
4 tickets. Each ticket would be $76.
That's not bad.
So I think that's pretty good. And then you can see here the balcony price is about $112,
Wow.
which is also, I feel like, not bad.
I
What do you
mean,
in
comparing to how
comparison?
much we paid for our AW ones, I mean,
Yeah, let's go
so,
to and I will go back and forth on these pages so you guys can kind of see the difference. But a
hmm
standard section F is not available if you go right now. But I'm guessing it was like one of the side ones, I believe. Row
okay.
11 seat 2 was $78. Oh, you know where it was? No, I don't
Mm,
know where it was. I was like, oh, that's gonna be the
section. Wait,
and
I think that was our section.
we had so many different sections, best friend.
I believe that that's where. Oh, I know you're so right. When we were at the by the ramp, I
I
think that
thought
was
that was,
F.
but we were front row. Then I remember when we were by the ramp. Do you remember?
No.
Was it Thank you for your honesty. Then, okay, I guess so it would be like what, 10, 20 more dollars at NXT,
Yes,
which is crazy considering that this was, I believe, for a Dynamite and this is for a NXT. So
NXT.
I get it. I feel like if it was like a Raw or SmackDown, they'd be like $300 seats. But I don't know.
I mean, at this point, right, when it comes to WWE and the prices, I don't know why we're surprised.
Mhm.
But that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
sit here and say that they're bad.
It's
They're
not
affordable.
it's not terrible. And I really hope that a lot of people go. I
Mm-hmm.
hope that they have success.
Mm-hmm.
It's just funny how it looks.
It is. It is
And
funny.
and they have to have known that they were gonna get this backlash too. It's not I don't wanna see people are upset about it. I definitely know people are making fun of them for it.
They're making fun of them for it. Oh, okay. I mean, I can see why. Yeah. I best friend, to be honest with you, it's because yeah, like I said earlier, it just looks petty. That's it. But like you said, I mean, they're already gonna run the show there. I don't wish any of the talent any like bad. So I do hope it's a successful show.
Mm.
And let's see how it looks. We'll see how they set it up compared to what AEW did.
Yeah. Let's talk about non-compete clauses. Now, this is a
Ooh.
really big thing. I know it happens in a lot of industries. It happens in TV, it happens in radio. Like if I work I'm working at a radio station right now. If I go and work for a different radio company that's also in the Chicago market, like I can't do that because it's
Yeah.
competing. But if I make less than a certain amount of money, then there is no compete clause because I don't make enough money to not do that. So
Wait, if you're making less than from the company you left?
I believe if you make less than like $150,000 a year, then
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter. So like if
Oh.
I make $50,000 in one company, I can still go work somewhere else because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not making more than that. So
Mm.
then, like every state has their own price tag and their own set of rules. So
Mm-hmm.
there is no non-compete clause that is like the same over like what is it overall.
Okay.
And it's different and it's tricky when it comes to like WWE, when it comes to AEW, because like these, I guess I don't want to say the companies are like not regulated, but these are all contractors, right? Like independent contractors. So it's tough to say in situations like that, like what they have rights to or non-rights to, especially with their contracts and with them not following their contracts or people getting let go even though they have a contract. There's a lot of like gray space, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about Samantha Irvin. She left WWE, and of course we know her because she's an iconic ring announcer. I think she's going to
Hmm.
go down in history as like one of the best ring announcers that WWE has ever had, and deservingly so. But she left, and I want to say it was sudden, right? Because we were all surprised.
Hmm.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what's happening? She
Yeah.
wasn't let go. That was her decision to leave, and we know she didn't want to be a ring announcer, which surprised me because I'm like, wow, she was so good at it. I
She's so
would
good at it.
that's what she wanted to do. But I get it. If that's not what you wanted to do and that's what you got stuck doing, I'd be out of there too, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
So she made a tweet where she announced that she still had about a year left in her non-compete, which is crazy because you're like, what?
When I saw that, I was like, wait, what?
And saying
Two
that
years?
a year left, right? So she had a 2-year non-compete. Wrestlers don't even get that.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I mean, you get what I think we've seen WWE that's saying what you get 6 months? Is it a 6-month or a 3-month? I think NXT is like 3-month, right?
Is it a 3 month? I remember, I know there's been different ones. Some of them are good in like 30 days or something like that, 90 days. Yeah, you're right. I think it is 3 months. And of course, the most I've seen is a year. But Samantha Irvin is the first person that I saw that said 2 years. I was like,
Yeah. And I
that.
believe she had voiced her opinions to WWE and they like that she didn't want to do ring announcing. And
Yeah.
instead of like doing it, they just give her a raise. Which if you gave me a
Oh.
raise, I'd be like, all right.
Mm.
But apparently, so Sean Ross Sapp, he does a like Q&A on Fightful where you can ask him a bunch of stuff and it's on the Patreon. Go and subscribe to that. But he said that, let's see, because she opted out to leave WWE midway through her contract, that's why they gave her that non-compete because she still had time on her contract and then it would still like added that usual time or whatever, which I
Mm,
get because they could be
I
like, well, it's
guess.
contract, but they breach contracts all the time.
Right,
Like,
exactly. Like it's not the other way, it doesn't work the other way around.
yeah.
Ooh,
Scott
yeah,
is
best friend.
saying NXT is 30 days, main roster is 90 days. That's so many days for her though. Like again, as a ring announcer, insane.
Yeah, I agree. That's crazy. Honestly, anything. I don't know much about business and I wouldn't know if it's like something normal that they do in different businesses as well, right? But I
Mm.
feel like that still isn't right. Like that's crazy. Um and I know we're gonna talk about the other non-compete
Yeah, let's
clause in a bit.
let's talk about I don't have his picture here, but let's talk about Andrade.
Yeah.
What the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
That one's crazier. That one's insane. That one is, and when the information first came out, right, about Andrade, I don't know if you want to bring it up first before I
Yeah, go
start.
ahead.
Um, Andrade has a 1 year, right, non-compete clause that they said that he has. And I've read so many things was read. I read that he didn't know when he went to AEW about it or something like that, right? So that's why he appeared in AEW. I also read that WWE wants him back. There's so many things that I've read when it comes to this situation. People starting rumors that he's in the cartel, that he's working for the cartel. I'm like, what's going on? Which again, it's just a rumor and it's a disgusting rumor to be spreading around.
Mm.
Whoever said that is a weirdo, but I've read so many things about Andrade that my mind's just like, ¿qué
There's
está pasando?
also so much information out there, you don't even know what to do.
Yes.
So, the Wrestling Observer says that TKO has a 1-year non-compete clause that trigger when talent is fired or for cause of breach of contract. And that's maybe what Andrade is going through right now, but people are saying like he violated the wellness policy.
which is bullshit, which is fucking, and that's another conversation I saw on Twitter, people having, um, man,
But like my thing is, so Andrade left AW, right? He pops up at WWE. I don't think that was surprising.
yeah.
But then he wasn't even in WWE that long before either he got let go or he left. And then he shows up again in AEW. And that's where I was confused. I was like, all right, you can't just be going back and forth between the biggest wrestling companies is crazy to me.
You know what, restaurant? Someone had to do it. There had to be someone that did something different with these companies, and there, here you have Andrade hopping back and forth. I don't know. At first, to be honest with you, at first I looked at Andrade when he was in AW. I was like, is he just complaining a lot? Like he just sounds like one of those people that just complains a lot. Now he wants to go back to WWE. He's in WWE, and I'm like, okay, I hope he's happy now. Maybe he's happy now. And he leaves WWE, go back to AW, and I'm like, wait a minute.
You said, wait a minute, am I the problem? Is it me? What's
No,
going
because
on?
because at that point you're like, wait, what's going on? And then it just became funny. To me, it just became, I was like, you know what, Andrade, do what you gotta do. Because
Do what you
at
got
this
to do,
point,
but you got to read what's in the contract. But then
but
I
also
get it if like everything is so confusing. Again, contracts are being breached, things are happening. How do you know how many days are up?
I was gonna say, what if he really wasn't told anything about this clause until he popped up in AEW and TKO was like, wait a minute. No, 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 no. Like,
People got to get lawyers because if
hope he
I'm
has a lawyer.
if I am like if I'm Andrade, I'm getting a lawyer because
Yes.
or any wrestler, you should have a lawyer's number on hand, right? Because you want to make sure people look over your contracts. You want to make sure if you're starting a company before you sign another contract, you're not going to tell me Tony Khan just let you wing it and show up for one night and then now there's possible like a WWE TKO against AEW official like situation because now you're having talent that I signed appear on your show. How did you pay them? Like, what if Andrade gets sued? This could
Well, okay,
blow up and be
I
like
know.
a thing.
No, that's very true. But I mean, also allegedly, I also saw that allegedly, like if he does not go back to WWE, that one year, that one compete clause means he's not going to get paid for the whole year, which is BS. That is not right. That to me is what's not right. That's where the whole situation to me was like, wait, that's actually crazy. And like you said, I hope Andrade is lawyered up and he's able to do something about that because that's really crazy. You don't use the telling. You don't clearly you did not care about him. Now you want to give him this swinger clause where he cannot pop up in any other promotion, right?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with him if you do bring him back though? Are they
And
gonna punish him
then
and not?
they were talking about indie dates. And I was like, indie dates? What are you
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God. Isabel saying, seriously, with how big they are, they need lawyers. Absolutely. And it might seem like something small, like maybe I'm not like that big of a wrestler, which Andrade is a big wrestler, right?
Yes, he is.
Or even if you're like on an indie talent, the amount of times that you can possibly get screwed over, protect yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely protect yourself. Better be safe than sorry. They have too much faith on these companies. Trust none. Scott George is saying NXT is 30 days, main roster is 90 days. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Clarification. We appreciate it. WWE is petty, Scott is saying. I mean,
Absolutely.
we've known,
Absolutely.
we've known, right?
I mean, for years, right? I think everything they've ever done since we started watching wrestling, has been petty.
And at the same time, I get why they're petty. They are the number one wrestling
Yeah.
promotion out
And
there.
it
They can go
can't be, I
better.
can't imagine what they feel like every time they're like at a meeting talking about AEW's numbers and they're like, shit, that used to be us. We used to do the entertaining. What's happening?
We have entertainment in our name.
We have entertainment in our name. What's happening?
You know who else is entertaining, Rest Friend?
Ooh.
Takeshita and Okada.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Can you do the finger thing, restaurant? Can you do the finger thing? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Takeshita and Okada. I feel like They are endgame. They are. Wrestfriends,
They,
talk to
I,
me about them.
I think Okada and Takesha, okay, I think this is going to be a slow buildup, which for me, I'm like, no, hurry up. I think it's going to be a slow buildup because we saw them being in the same family. Not even, they weren't bumping heads in the beginning, right? It was just like, okay, whatever, respect, you're here, whatever, you're also here, la da 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 da. And all of a sudden, Takesha, like, they start showing how big Takesha's becoming, as they should,
Mhm.
because he is the greatest, right? Like Sergio said, he's the future.
I
But then you
agree.
have,
I agree, Sergio.
I'm sure you do.
The
But
brain
then
cells are there.
who is the IWGP champ right now? By the way, I forgot to mention. I know you guys can see the belt there, but Okada also used to be the IWGP champ. Okada also used to be the future. Okada was the one of the big guys in New Japan, and here comes Takeshita, and he's trying to take that spotlight. He's trying to take his spot. I get it. I get Okada. I'm on Okada side. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Takeshita needs to rip a page out of MJF, get on the mic, and be like, "Move over, old man. It's my time."
I have nothing to say to that. Wow.
Troy is saying, "Do you think the match happens on an AEW pay per view or at Wrestle Kingdom?"
I hope it happens at Wrestle Kingdom. Ooh,
Yeah, I
be
feel people
crazy.
are agreeing with you. Wrestle
Mm,
Kingdom.
Okada.
I
Mm-hmm.
I knew nothing about Okada before AEW. So
Mm-hmm.
AEW is what introduced me to him, and I love Okada, and I think
Mm-hmm.
he's fantastic. And I have gone back to see a couple of his stuff, but I like homegrown. Takeshita is AEW homegrown. I remember the first best friend. You know how I feel about Takeshita. He's my
I do.
one of my absolute favorite wrestlers
From the beginning.
from the beginning. His first match that he had, I was like, "Who is this person?" And I just think from there, people have just been watching him grow every week, and now you can't have a match where you don't think that Takeshi's gonna have, like, a fantastic showing.
Absolutely. With no one. That I feel like he has that chemistry with everyone that he has
Everyone.
worked with.
And, another person that I could add in there, Kyle Fletcher. You don't
Yes.
Kyle's gonna have a match, it's gonna be amazing. Takeshi's
Yeah.
gonna have a match, amazing. They
Yeah.
have now solidified themselves. I know people might say it's a little too early to call. They have solidified themselves as fantastic wrestlers, as wrestlers that will go down as, like, people's favorites, and
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't happen often.
Mm-hmm.
Okada, of course, Okada and Kenny Omega, right? Levels of
Absolutely.
legends. And now you got these new kids coming up, and
Yeah.
it's like, dang, we have to watch out for them. And I feel like
Mm-hmm.
Okada's a little jealous, right? Okada's a little jealous.
Of course he is. You can see it in his
Absolutely.
ojitos.
And he's not the ojitos,
His cute ojitos.
seeing the little ojitos that
Oh no.
there's a beef stewing.
There's something stewing because I don't know when it comes to first of all when it comes to Okada I don't know what's gonna happen, right? He's a
Mm.
little trickster. He's always been. But you can definitely see the hate and the jealousy. Did you see that segment where he just turned off the TV while Takeshita was talking about his victory? Like, and he just,
Yeah.
yeah, he's definitely a little hater,
He's a
but I
little
don't
booty
blame
hurt.
him.
He's a little booty hurt. Not gonna lie, Takeshita's match catalog for this year kind of better than Okada 2025, in my
Ooh.
opinion.
No,
It's because
I
like
can't.
I love watching Okada wrestle,
No.
right? But
Mhm.
every time I see Takeshita wrestle, I'm like, like it takes my breath away.
No, I get it. I get it. I think one. Okay, first of all, I think that is Takeshita overall. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and be like, "That's just how you feel." No, the truth is, he has an aura. He carries an aura on him that cannot be copied. No, like only he can carry that aura. It is crazy when I saw Takeshita wrestle Kenny Omega at I think it was 2023 All Out. Sergio and I had
Mhm.
ringside seats. Holy shit, when he came out, I thought it was just a song because you know how he would come out with the Don Callis super
Oh,
silent
yeah,
like
yeah.
song and it sounds a little creepy. Or is that his? I think that's his. But anyway, at first I thought it was that, but no, watching him wrestle, to be honest with you, when you really do pay attention at like how they work in the ring, Takeshita is he's a monster. He's crazy. And there's things that he's done that I personally have not seen Okada do, and not because that's not Okada style. But no, I get it. I get it. But I'm still Team Okada all day, every
Okay.
day.
Okay. We need a like Okada fan club on the bottom of you, and then a Takeshita fan club at the top of
Yes, we do.
me. Okay.
Yes, we do.
Like for our next pod,
For the next one, okay.
that's what we'll do. I want to talk about Marko Stunt. So we had not seen Marko in a while, right? And
Mhm.
Jungle Boy is fresh back in AEW after blade making for about a year or two. And just he was living his best creative life. He was a creative girly, doing hobbies and stuff. Just making. I think the first thing I remember him making was the TNT Championship, right? Where he like recreated the mold and he made
Oh,
his
you're
own
so
title.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
So shout outs to him for doing that. And Luchasaurus was off kill switching and just living his best life. And Marko, was Marko just not signed back in AEW?
I
Yeah, right.
know.
They
I
just
don't think so, yeah.
let his contract expire, and then he was doing things on the indies, and then I know he got injured, and we just kind of didn't hear about Marko for a while.
We just stopped seeing him, yeah.
Yeah, we just stopped seeing him. I know he like dyed his hair, which I was very sad at because I love his curls. And Marko was one of my favorite wrestlers. I thought he was fantastic. I remember seeing him in Cicero Stadium with the likes of with Trey Miguel, who's now in TNA, with Sammy Guevara, who's in AEW, with the Lucha Brothers. Like, just I can't believe we saw that many people there before.
Roosh. There was like so many
Roosh?
people. Beast Mortals was Torres at the time. Yeah,
Yes,
crazy, crazy times.
crazy that we got to experience that and not know that these guys were going to be huge, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I do appreciate those shows that we went to early on.
Me too.
And Marko recently popped up again on TikTok. And I was like, what's happening? Because he goes on Twitter by like Mr. Fun Size, and now he's Fun Size Deals on TikTok. So I want to show you this video that he posted. Let's watch it.
Okay.
Going on? My name is Noah Nelms, aka Mr. Fun Size on the lot. I'm here at Homer Skelton Ford. I'm a salesman here at Homer Skelton Ford. Haven't been a salesman very long, but that's not the point. I love what I do. I come here energetic and ready to work, and I'm here to make deals fun. I'm here to give you some fun size deals. That's what I'm here to do. You're not gonna have an average, ordinary, car buying experience. No, you're gonna remember this. I promise you. I'm gonna make sure you remember it, and we're gonna have fun while doing it. But no, I absolutely love doing what I do. I like dealing with people. I come from a background of dealing with lots of people. I was a professional wrestler for 12 years, and I got to be in front of major crowds. I was on television for 4 years out of those 12 years. I got to live my dream. And I got thrown around a lot, and I loved it. And now I do the throwing around. It's great. I'm not gonna throw you around or anything, but I throw around, deals all over the place. That's what I do. I'm throwing out fun size deal like they're hotcakes. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But enough about that. I'm here for you. I want to put you in a brand new car, maybe a used car. It could be a used car, that's fine. We got plenty of those too. Plenty new, plenty of used. Come see me at Homer Skelton Ford. You're picking the right person right here, Mr. Fun Size. Remember that name and get you into a fun size deal. Cut.
First friend, let me say that he was sitting like a businessman. The way he was just leaning back at his chair.
Right?
He's such a businessman.
I'm about to go buy a car.
Where is it at? I need a car. We literally need a new car.
I want to say Michigan. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe somebody find out where that is.
Is it Michigan? I don't know. I don't think so. I can't.
It's both the same. My man is cutting a promo as a car dealer. You love to see it.
I wish him the best. I wish Marko Stunt the best, the most sales ever. I hope he's the best car salesman in that place.
I
Yeah.
miss him in the ring, And when I saw this, I was a little sad because I'm like, no,
Mhm. Mhm.
why? But I get it if he doesn't want to wrestle anymore, if this is a new direction that he's going in. But somebody on Twitter was like, but Jurassic Express is back. They need you. And he responded on October 23rd, ¿Por qué no los dos?
That's a great response.
Which giving
That's a
me hope.
great
Don't do
response.
that. Give me hope.
I mean, not like I know Jack Perry or Luchasaurus personally, but I don't know. They give me the vibe of two people that would bring Marco back, even if it was just for a quick like entrance and to have a quick pop. You know what I mean? If Tony does not want to sign him, I don't know, but I feel like they would bring him back. Well, who
Miss-
who wouldn't?
Mississippi. Thank you so much, Isabel. I knew it started with an M.
Oh, Mississippi. Oh, never mind. That's far.
Olive Grove or Olive Branch, Mississippi. Man, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm very happy for him if this is what he wants to do. I know he would be a great
I'm
car salesman because he's got such fantastic charisma. And like he says, he's like, I'm not throwing you around. I'm throwing around the deals.
That looked like I was scratching my butt. I swear I was not scratching my butt. Oh my God. I swear I was not scratching my
Best friends.
I did not even think about how
I
that would
kind of think
look.
you were now because you said it. I wasn't even thinking about anybody scratching butts until
It's
you
because
said
I'm
it.
over here reading the comments and then I see myself. And I'm like, oh, wait. Oh, man. Whatever. Whatever. I'm just going to let it go.
Oh my god.
Oh, anyway, Marco Stunt.
Anyway, Marco
Whew.
Stunt. Yeah,
I need to fan myself.
if he doesn't want to wrestle anymore, love it. I know somebody on Twitter was like, "Oh, I miss the days where what is it? Oh, life was better when ex-wrestlers sold cars instead of having a podcast." Which we
I
definitely need
agree.
more people to stop making podcasts and just get a job.
No, absolutely.
We advocate
Because
that, yeah.
yeah, I think when it comes to the wrestling community, I mean, at least once a week we wake up to one old man talking shit about the current state of wrestling.
One old
It's like
man.
always, wrestling, there's always a different old man every week
Yeah.
talking about how wrestling was better in their days.
Shout out to Marco for doing him. If this is like because of an injury or because like I don't know, I just think back to I want to say he called Cody Rhodes when he first look the fucking fly is back. Oh my god. Did you see it fly by? That shit was huge.
Twice.
Oh my god. Not even letting
Maybe-
him I mentioned Cody Rhodes. See? WWE.
That's right. Now, this isn't even a joke anymore. Let me start laughing.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I want to say he called Cody Rhodes, Marco did, when he first got signed to AEW, and that's how Marco was
Mhm.
able to get his first car.
Oh, you're right. I do remember hearing that.
Yeah. And then so
Like,
Cody
I'm
had
talking
to
about
go
it.
and like co-sign or something or do something like that. But the journey that Marco Stunt has had in wrestling has really been incredible. And if
Mhm.
that was the last thing that we got to see was him answer that open challenge with Jungle Boy, Jungle Man, whatever, then great. But I do hope that this isn't his last showing in wrestling. And if he wants to sell cars, great. And if he never wants to get in the ring, I will accept it. Whatever he wants to do. He looks healthy. He looks
Yeah.
happy. He looks great.
Mhm.
So, Marco, whatever you want to do, that's Marco, we're happy for you.
Marco, we are happy for you. No, literally, we wish you the best, Marco. We wish
Love
you
you.
all
Love
the
you.
all the car sales.
All the car sales. Yes. I don't have this in my slides, but I have it in my notes. Alistair and Zelina
Oh, yes, you're right.
now as a duo, and people were like, "This is giving Karrion Cross and
No,
Scarlett." What are your thoughts, friend?
it was just fun. As soon as I saw that clip was Zelina, she looks great, and she did it very, very well. I think Selena coming out first and Alistair, I think that look was so beautiful. I loved it, right? But It looked exactly like what Scarlett was doing with Karrion Cross. Exactly that whole entrance.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's all I have to say. Like, there's no more to say to that. And that's exactly like it.
And I only saw a little bit of a clip on Twitter, so I also don't have much to say. But I will get back to you guys. On that one. Let's talk
Okay.
about Mania next year. Hold on, but before that, Isabel, that fly is CGI. What the F?
Yeah, best friend, that fire is a little too big.
Literally insane. I don't even know. We don't even have any windows open. I don't know where that fly came from. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where is the slide? There we go. Wrestlecon in Las Vegas next year. We know that WrestleMania is going to return to Vegas, and now WrestleCon has announced that they're also going to be in Vegas April 15th through the 19th at Horseshoe Las Vegas. And the collective is also going to be having some shows. So GCW will follow along and probably have, Joey Janela's shows, Effie's shows. So that should be interesting. This year was pretty fun. I did a lot of the stuff for collective, a lot of the shows that they did. 10 out of 10. It's always a good time. And them, we talked about this already, but going back to Vegas, they've probably never made so much money before, WWE, in general, than they have in Las Vegas, because everything was open 24/7. They were able to have the WWE shop, the meet and greets, the Monday Night Raws there. I think they did an NXT show. So, why wouldn't they go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what else? Yeah, so the collective is going to be joining WrestleCon. I guess they're going to do all the shows at the same place. I don't know. Whoever goes next year, guys, let us know. We'll we'll see what happens. I do want to show you. I don't know if we should end with the Nikki Bella video or end with Mercedes. What do you want to do?
Let's end with Mercedes.
Okay, we'll end with Mercedes. So I want to show you Nikki Bella talking about Bailey. And this was on their Bella's podcast. So let me put up that quick little banner. And Nikki was talking about how she took Mateo backstage to see, because, Brie is now on Monday Night Raw, which is crazy that she's back and wrestling and in the ring and doing stuff. So she was talking about an interaction that she had with Bailey. And I was like, oh my God, my best friend would love this. So let's watch what Nikki has to say.
Okay, on the count of 3, or then he was.
I'm going to pause it because you guys are going to hear some staticky sounds. I thought it was me when I screen recorded the video. It's not. It's because Brie and Nikki have their microphones right. They're clipped on their shirts, and it's the hair and it's them moving around. So you might hear a little bit of shuffling. It's not me and Teddy on our mics. It's the Bellas. Okay. And if I was their producer, I would have said something.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Restaurant, you need to be the producer now.
Okay. Just saying. But back to the video.
Telling Bailey, like, okay, now you sit, and then he kind of put her through an ab routine, and then
That's really cute, though.
it was so cute. She showed him like a lock up, and then he like took the arm and he like spinned her around, but she was so cute with him. I sent her the videos this morning.
She was good when I brought Birdie for the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. Do you remember her with Birdie crawling around?
Oh, but this is the one thing, and I know you agree. If you were to, if I was to be like, Brie, name one person who you could define as the heart of wrestling, would it not be her?
It'd be, yeah.
It would be her.
For sure.
She is not only an incredible human, so kind, happy, like just a really good person, a good soul. Like you feel it. You're always happy around her. She's always happy to see everyone. She's kind to everyone. She listens when you talk, great at communicating. But she's just like the heart of wrestling. Like she really is. She loves the business. She gives back to the business. She's a big star in the business.
Love every match she puts on.
And she's such an incredible wrestler.
Yeah.
It's just like she just, she's really big in this industry. Always will be. Yeah. She will leave a
big
massive,
light, a big light,
huge light.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so sweet. They love her.
I thought that was so cute when I was watching it, and I haven't finished watching that pod episode. It's the one that they released last week, I believe. And I was like, oh my God, I had to just record that moment because I know they all love each other. They've all been through so much together. The women, I think women wrestlers in general, they all have a connection with each other because it's tough out there, right? Especially in the business that they work in, but the respect that they have for each other. and just the beautiful words that they spoke about Bailey. I was like, oh, I was like, Rest Friend needs to
Yes.
see this because I know she's a huge Bailey fan. And
Yeah, I had no idea they said all of that.
and it keeps going. I stopped it there, but they keep talking
Uh-huh.
about it. So I thought that was cute.
That is so sweet because I mean I love my girl Pam. I'm sorry, Bailey. I know we don't know each other like that, but I love Bailey. I love Bailey so much. And I was just talking to Sergio about her restaurant because I don't know if you saw how she did that women's wrestling seminar.
Oh yes, yes.
And she posted about that, and she was like, "You guys don't have to worry about anything, but just get to Florida. That's it. You guys just got to get to Florida. Everything else will be taken care of." And I thought, I saw for someone like Bailey, as big of a star she is that works in WWE, for her to be doing something like that, that's huge.
Mhm.
She's giving back to the community that she loves so much, and I love her. I love her. And then what they just said about her, I'm like, it shows me that I love the right people because backstage, she's also that beautiful person. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that restaurant.
Let's talk about one of Bailey's besties.
Yes.
We'll end the show with Mercedes Moné.
Look at her.
That's not even all of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh my God, the fly is
She's
back.
doing it.
She's doing it. She is 10 out of 10. Russ friend, have you listened to Cardi B's new album?
Not the whole thing. No.
So she's got a song in there in her album, Am I the Drama, called Pretty and Petty. And in that song, she starts off, name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head. Now, for reference, Bia is a rapper that she has beef with, right? Who's
Hmm.
also a musician. So she says, name 5 Bia songs, gun pointed to your head. And then she gives you like a second and the song pauses, right? And then
Hmm.
you hear bow. And she's like, I'm
Oh.
dead.
Mm.
So she can't name 5 Bia songs, much like a lot of people who have been reacting to her song saying, wow, I can't name 5 Bia songs. You're right. Now I'm bringing this back to wrestling because if you told me name 5 championships that Mercedes has right now, the gun would go off. I can't,
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
Yeah, no, same. I don't recognize most of them, which is not it's not a problem.
Yeah, and
That's not a
that's not the
problem.
point, but
No.
that's what I just thought of when I was like, "Damn, if somebody
Yeah.
told me." And it's 2 different situations, right? Because Cardi has beef with Bia. Bia, I don't know who Bia is. No disrespect to Bia. Everyone knows who Mercedes Moné is. She is gonna go down in history as one of the best women's wrestlers. I don't make the
Absolutely.
rules. That's just what's gonna happen.
That's just what happens. I mean, she is one of the best
Yeah,
female wrestlers.
and, like, if you're watching NBA, y people are like, "Oh, yeah, how many rings do you have?" Or whatever. Super Bowl, 2, however many Super Bowls you've won. When is too many? When is enough? Where do you
Hmm.
think this stops for Mercedes? And another thing that I wanna ask is when she loses finally, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Mhm.
When it comes to the as many championships as she's holding, to be real honest with you, I don't care. And not in a bad way. I mean it as in I think Mercedes is doing something bigger than just holding these 12 championships or however many championships she's gonna hold. To me, I see it as Mercedes. Okay, I've seen this point on Twitter, and I completely agree with it. Mercedes does not have the big one. She's been going for the big one. She has not beaten Tony Storm for the big one, but she keeps beating everyone else for these championships. To me, the day that she's no longer holding these championships is because she's either losing it or because she got the big one and she doesn't care about these anymore. Because
Mhm.
that, to me, that's where this whole Mercedes thing is going. Like, she can't beat Tony, she can't get the big one, so she's going to make herself feel better by getting all of the rest. But every time we see her winning, or sometimes we see her in these matches, Mercedes doesn't look what do you call it? Like, she looks a little crazy, right? Especially the way that they be treating her in AEW backstage. I don't know if you saw that promo where was it Chris that threw the cake on her? Chris
No, I didn't see
Statlander.
that.
And yeah, like I mean, she's, I know she wants that big championship, and I feel like maybe that's one of the reasons, like kayfabe wise, that's one of the reasons why Mercedes is holding this many championships and winning all of these. And also, to be real, let's be real honest with you, because we've never heard of a lot of these championships. She is putting eyes on these companies. She's the, these companies are getting a little bit of more publicity because Mercedes is holding their championship, because Mercedes is their women's champion. So that's my thought on that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. But then again, that's only if you know what company it is, because I feel like when she comes out with those belts, you're not looking at all the belts and Googling, oh, what is that belt for? Oh, what is
No, for
that?
sure.
I hadn't seen it in the way that you're saying, is that she hasn't been able to beat Tony. She hasn't, gone for that championship. So she's making herself kayfabe feel better by
Mhm,
getting all these other championships. And some of them are for show, right?
mhm, mhm.
Because the Owen Hart Tournament Championship, no one else carried that. They gave that to Willow for like 2 months to publicly show, and then that was it. Britt
Mhm.
Baker, same thing. Um, Mariah May, same thing. And Mercedes is the one she's continuously allowed to bring this title out there. The only title that I know for sure, TBS title,
Right.
that's the one in AEW, and the CMLL. But her putting all these titles on there, it's not gonna be significant for me until she gets that AEW championship,
Okay. Yeah.
and
I
I don't know
think,
who would beat her.
I mean, me neither. I don't know. Like I said before, I hope Athena takes that TBS champion. I've been wanting to see Athena as a TBS champion. Um, but yeah, I don't know, friend. I think when it comes to Mercedes, if I were her, I would also hold as many championships and more, just because of the simple fact that people love to talk shit online about her. People love to talk shit about how many championships she's holding, or just about her in general. People have been talking shit about Mercedes when she was Sasha Banks. So if I were
And
her,
first of all,
I too.
how fucking rude, because, like, everyone has their opinions right? On Mercedes, on, Sasha Banks, but I feel like people have been attacking, like, her character instead of, like, in, like, real life,
Exactly.
instead of, like, the wrestler,
The
and people
wrestler.
gotta separate those, because I feel like some people are genuinely, like, upset. I'm like, "Guys, it's not
Yes.
serious, right?"
It's like you think you know her, so you go online and you talk shit about her, which is crazy. We don't know any of these people unless they're literally coming out here being hateful, right? Like we've seen so many wrestlers recently, or always, right? That wrestlers come out here and they're literally hateful. Mercedes has never come on social media and be hateful at all. Like all she has done is wrestled, best friend, and make history, and people hate that. People
Yeah.
fucking hate that.
And
So yeah, like I said,
we all have our opinions.
absolutely. Of course, we all have our opinions. Yes. Uh, but I am happy for her. I hope that I do hope that we finally start to see something coming out of this, though, right? But I'm also enjoying the different ways that she starts her entrances, and she brings in people carrying her belts. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. Mim saying she needs to make rings like men do with footballs, doubles on the thumbs. She gonna give MJF a run for his money with that little pinky ring he got. If Mercedes Moné was still in WWE, the hate wouldn't have been spoken about. I don't know. I feel like maybe they would. If Mercedes was on the indies right now and she wasn't in AEW and she was collecting all of these championships, I think that would say a lot more than if she wasn't with AEW, because they'd be like, "Oh, look at her outside of WWE and accomplishing all these things."
I mean,
So,
they're still talking about her. I think
true.
regardless, regardless, they're talking about her.
People are always going to have something to say.
Especially about women, restaurant.
Mhm.
People are always gonna have something to say about women.
Moral of the story, shout outs to your Mercedes, but I can't name 5 belts.
I can name three Mercedes.
Period. Period. And we'll take that to the bank. Um,
So, oh,
Rest Friend, where can our Rest Friends find us on social media?
our best friend NRC, all Mercedes. If you want to watch our content, our content is on our bio on Twitter, on Instagram, on our TikTok, on our YouTube. You will have the link. I'm so sorry. You will have the link for all of our content on there. Whatever you want to watch, Rest Friends related, it is on our link tree.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you guys being our thirds. You guys are our producers. You guys make sure to let me know when the fly's here, when the fly's not here, and you let us know if we look good. We appreciate
Besides,
you guys.
yes. Besides wrestling, you're the reason we're here because you guys are interacting with us. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys. We will be back sometime soon with what's actually going on in the ring. That's going to be our
Less chisme, more wrestling next time.
more in the ring and fighting. So thank you guys so much. We will see you guys next time.
Bye,
Bye.
y'all. Thank you.